we had a lot of older dudes that cared about us. And you know, to us OGs, dudes 2-3 years older. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to be 10, 15 years. Because most of them dudes we grew up with, they already did 5 to 8 years in prison, even though they 2 years older than me. I'm serious. Kiki. I'm serious. Sensitive, serious. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Brandon, MIDWESTKONG Copeland. Make sure you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Midwest_Kong on Instagram. We are here at Ironworks Gym, Toledo, Ohio, man. Y'all hear all that clanging? Yeah. So we hitting shoulders today. I seen a shoulder workout where you can use it either in the beginning or the end. Shout out to the Mountain Dog, man. John Meadows died. He's also actually an Ohio guy too, so Midwest love, man. Very intelligent dude in the fitness industry. Produced some great athletes out there on the stage, helped a lot of people get ready, so it sucks that I didn't get a chance to actually meet him and get to work with him. Now I'm in this space, but I do watch his content, so this particular shoulder warm-up is actually something I've seen him do going through the YouTube shorts. I did a couple sets already at Burns. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you go to advancedmusclecannon.com, check out the Launchpad and the MWK wraps. They booming, they hot, fresh off the fresh. Yeah. SpartanJuice.com, promo code MidwestKong. About to get to these shoulders, man. And continue to piss off people in the industry who got millions and millions of followers. Hey man, that was my favorite cartoon when I was younger, man. Ren and Stimpy, man. So it feels good that Ren and Stimpy throw shots at me, man. Ren and Stimpy, man. That's what I'm talking about. Doing is we're going up, close, up. That's one. So do 6 to 8 reps. It's tough. I'm using 10, so this is very shout out to John Meadows, man. Rest in peace, brother. I see why you was the guy who you was the guy in the industry when you was that guy. I see why. It's 10 pounds to burn my entire shoulder blades off. So either you can use it as a beginner, middle, or finisher. So today we're gonna use it as a warm up, which as you see I'm sweating. It pretty much feels like a workout with just 10 pounds. Like I tell guys all the time. I like lifting heavy weight, but sometimes you can get that, a lot of times, you get that good burn with that light stuff too. Sometimes, man, you gotta learn valuable lessons, man. Like I always say, I was taught extremely early about whether it was physical or being what we call G-check. We had a lot of older dudes that cared about us. And you know, to us OGs, dudes 2-3 years older. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to be 10, 15 years. Because most of them dudes we grew up with, they already did 5 to 8 years in prison, even though they 2 years older than me. So we say, whether it was juvie to whatever. So we was taught early. Dude 2 years older than me could tell me, take your behind home. I remember I tried to go get some dope one day because I wanted them new J's. Dude, Pop-Tart probably 4 years older than me. It was Pop-Tart. It was a Cat Lawrence Hickman, Hitman. I said, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to get them? They said, man, go home, bro. If I go tell your granny and your mama. That's how it was, man. We had a lot of older dudes care about. So when I come into something, I treat everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? I treat everybody like that because I appreciate being protected. Even though I got into stuff, I just blessed to never see jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got into stuff, I've seen things that I probably should have stayed away from. Been involved in things I know I shouldn't have been involved in, but we came with that respect. So to see the situation that I'm not going through, to see the situation I'm watching unfold. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from that, supposed to be from that, treating me in that regard. That's corny, so that's why I said, we gonna let the Ren and Stimpy show continue to play. That's my favorite cartoon. So now that's my favorite show on YouTube, the Ren and Stimpy show. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we do know. This is the fact that we do know. Make all the jokes you want. This is me talking directly to Ren and Stimpy. Make all the jokes you want. But when you know when the fire is hot, you know I pour the gasoline on and I'm in there. You know that. You know that. You know when the water full of sharks. You know I cut my own wrist and jump in the water with the sharks. You know that. I tied the meat around my neck. And I would have done it for you. You know that. So you could joke, do all that Def Comedy Jam all you want, but you already know that. And you had no reason to be on no sucker stuff. So, like I said, make all the jokes you want. And I promise y'all, this is my last time addressing this. Make all the jokes you want. Say, oh, he's serious. Yeah, you right, I'm serious. Me and you ain't on no terms to be joking. You ain't been the big brother to me you said you was gonna be. We not on no terms of joke. You can't joke with me. We supposed to have a conversation. So either you provide some document that I did you wrong, or you just being a clown. I vote clown, but that's okay, because I'm not gonna disrespect you. All I'm gonna do is tell you this. You know, when it's a fire, I got the gasoline drawers on. I jump in the water with sharks in my own blood, and I would have done it for you. So you and Stimpy can continue on that song and dance, but at the end of the day, man, you can never shatter real, bro. Remember what you said? If you mad at me, you mad at your damn self. of the front delts, a little bit at an angle. Really, when you do these, really push out, almost like you're throwing the weights in front of you to really hit them front delts. They already fried, obviously, because we did a drop setup and hammer strength over there. So I mean, I know anytime you're doing a pressing movement, you're gonna work your front delts, even with benching. But you know, I like to overdo it. I want my front delts to be big as everything else. So they're very small muscle. You don't have to go super heavy on it. So take note of that. But you also got to work your rear delts too, because if you front heavy on the joking side, you look like an idiot. Like, you look like an idiot. You look like an egg in a carton. But on the serious side though, you have to form the entire delt muscle, because that's where a lot of tears and rips come from. If you got one overlapping the other one, that means most of your tendons are being stretched towards that particular muscle. A lot of people do over accentuate the front delts and forget the rears. A lot of people, I'd start off like that too, so don't take it like, oh man, he thinks he knows everything. No, I started off like that too. And then I understood that, that's probably why my shoulders is trash now. But then I understood that you have to have the rear delts too, so make sure you hit the rear delts. Normally we do them first. Honestly, wouldn't even think about it, but we'll finish with them. But yeah, this particular movement gets you a bench, a nice sturdy one, because I'm actually balancing the hell out of this. Nice sturdy one. Lean, I try to go, I'm going a little bit below into the chest. Normally I'll try to get below if it's a sturdier machine, a sturdier bench, and act like you're pushing out. It's a good burn, y'all. It's a good burn, man. And then if you having wrist problems, go to advancedweightlifting.com, get you some NWK wraps. Yeah. That's just a thought. I'm serious. TT. I'm serious. Sensitive, serious. Cats understand something about the internet. Guys, do not base your fitness, your lifestyle, what you should be doing with your life based on what you see influencers or whatnot doing. I try to be as transparent as I possibly can. If your desire is to work in the factory and become a plant manager, then all I ask you to do is be the best that you can be at that. The only thing I give advice to people, because I don't ever want to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. If you ask me for advice, I'll give you advice to be the best. Now, if you tell me something crazy, I'm like, hell no, don't do that. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't give advice to people who have dreams and aspirations and what they want to do. It may not be for me. It may not be for me. So only thing I can tell you is the core part. And the core part is staying on your path. Don't listen to anybody else. Be careful with what advice you take and what influences you have. People base their fitness on what other people, how they should look because other people look like that. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. People base their pocketbook on what other, now everybody should be financially free. I think everybody should work towards that. But let me y'all gauge it off of what listen, I live in Ohio. Let's say I have $5 million and a person in California had 10 million. We can have the same shit. You realize that? If they got a big ass house, I can have the same square footage house and everything. Same land and everything. If they got a car, I can have it too. If they go on this trip, I can go too. Cost of living is different. So we forget all that when people be basing their pocketbook on everything. Just because somebody got 10 and you got 5. Where you live in the cost of living. I live in Ohio. Hey. What? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air out here for $5 million. For $2 million. Real talk. So we gotta stop basing these things off of everything we see. Only thing we battling is the weather. I don't care nothing about that. That's why you get you a big truck. Get you a snowplow. Get you a big shovel. Get you some Huskies. Run through the, you know what I'm saying? We don't care nothing about all that. And when you got money, you can go vacation wherever you want to go. So I just encourage, especially these young guys, man, stop basing your stuff off of what everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of purchases, man, y'all go make just to keep up with what the internet do. For what? What is that doing for you in your personal life? Make it your money high as it can be, and then do what you want to do. But if you got to keep up with something, then that means you're spending too much money. That's why I don't talk about finances and all that. Look, this is what I do. Y'all see what I do. This is what I do. This is how I'm making my living. This is how I'm progressing in my quest for financial freedom. I'm doing what I love. I don't care how much money nobody else makes. I don't care how swole somebody else is. So y'all just make sure y'all keep that in mind, man. That's real talk. Maybe some of y'all adults need to hear that too. Don't let this internet fool you. A lot of people ain't really got it like they say they got it. Trust me, that's why I just rather not say nothing. Because in a second, your money, your health, and all that could be gone. Some of y'all know that. Then y'all be looking at them purchases like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I should have did that. Hey. Probably shouldn't have did that. Hey man, listen man. All I'm saying is this, dog. At the end of the day, man, real shit, real talk. I know how I get down, bro. So I don't have to prove that to nobody. I really don't have to do what I'm doing now because if I'm at a level I say I'm at, I wouldn't be reaching back trying to shit on nobody anyway. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, for my big brother to do that to me is I'm seeing something internal with him. So that's something that we're gonna have a conversation about. But since we want to play on the internet, I'll play with it for a minute until I get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Until I get tired of it. I prefer a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think the jokes is even funny. They're only funny to the two people that are standing in front of the camera and the one standing holding it. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody even understand what you're talking about. So if y'all got something to say, just say it. Let me get some views off the little corn shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey bro, hey, life experiences don't make the man, bro. Character make the man. That's it. That's my character, homie. That's my character, and you know that. Like, that's what I keep getting to. Like, you know who I am, bro. This is a message directly to you, bro. You can go back and clown and make all these videos all you want. You know you ain't got no reason to talk about me the way you do, bro. I was a little cat to you, homie. Still is. When somebody offered me money to go on one of their podcasts and tell exactly the type of stuff he was taking, I said, he told y'all in his video. I could have took some money and then said anything I wanted to do like any other sucker would have did. But see, you wouldn't know that though, because you don't fuck with me. You wouldn't even know how real your homie is. So like Mike Tyson said, man, before you start developing the enemy, make sure you study him. Make sure you study him. Because the fact that I've never been incarcerated, none of that shit, don't mean I ain't certified, homie. Period. Period. And Stimpy, you don't even qualify. You don't even qualify at all. I know where you from. I know where you from, so you should go get the piece of hay, stick it in your tooth, get your cowboy hat, and go jump around and have a good old time. This shit right here, hey yo, maybe my big brother forgot where he from too. Maybe that's the problem. But like I said, man, it's the last time I'm addressing that shit, because guess what? I'm going to be in LA. I'm going to be at the LA Fit Expo. Like it was peace and love the last time. We just got to have a conversation. I don't need no views. He already done enough for me. That's why I'm here. You've already done enough for me. Now what you're doing, I don't understand it. But what a real OG would do is get on that phone. Hey, homie, you know I'm just joking, man. Chill out. Or, yeah, I do got that issue. That's what a real, like, you know, you was in somebody else's DM. Talking about call you. Why you don't give me the same grace? Get on that horn. Say, Kong, this is what I feel. But you're not doing that. You're not representing yourself like the OG you say you are. I don't know no OGs get down like that, bro. And again, you have no document or anything saying that I was fake to you, bro. And if somebody ever told you anything, which I doubt, they ain't credible. Come on, man. Hey, ask around. Ask your man. Ask your right hand man. Ask your man where I stand. Ask him. Ask him. You got two people right now you can get on the phone with. And they'll say, man, dude, cool, what you doing? Come on, bro. Don't let this internet, hey, y'all. All I'm saying is, big brother, you're a dummy like that, bro. And we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. We understand that. Now I get it. I get where we stand. But we got to have a conversation. I'm not playing with y'all no more. We got to talk to men do, right? All the information that me and you exchanged, all the talks we had, all the personal talks we had, through text messages and all that. You know how I get down. So we'll have a talk. Other than that, man, continue your success, bro. I hope the kids is good. I hope the family good. And I hope your heart is good, bro. Because, I was the one shook over that. I was shook when that happened, bro. I was in my feelings about that. Like, damn, the big homie about... See what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't know how y'all do it over there. From the 1400 G block, man, we don't get down like that, bro. So, that's what everybody wanted to hear. They wanted to hear me say it. I don't understand what you're doing with your homie, bro. But we'll figure it out. We don't have a choice. Just like you told me, two people that look like us shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Way back. What is you doing? I wouldn't have did that.